Hey there. Remember all those times I said I wouldn't go back and redo everything because, well, that would just take too long? I did that. I came into some free time and, well, that's what I did. I just redid everything. So I just turned back time all the way to the beginning. I hunted down every random ghoul, every wandering soul, and I explored every nook and cranny I could find. And, well, here we are. You'll notice my stats are a little different because I did level up an extra time, I think, compared to the other file that I was playing through as. Because I have a difference of about 5,000 XP. Yes. Other stats that differ, because I wrote them down. Oh, but I can't check the current stats from this screen. That's okay. We'll just get in there. When monsters die, they leave behind blue spheres, which replenish your conviction, or red spheres, which replenish health. I think this tip popped up before, too. That's okay. The stairway entrance to the lower levels of the infirmary is locked. Digenhart's cohort, Dr. Hadrian, may be lurking below. Ah! So, I've never really showed this in-game, but you can check your stats from the pause menu. For instance, Father Cortez, right here. You can see your XP and your stats, in case you forgot. I neglected to mention, because I completely forgot and never found them during my other playthrough, there are glyphs that can enhance your stats. I happen to have had one that increased accuracy. So my accuracy is a half a dot higher than it once was. And the extra level up, I think, went to conviction. So the full 4 dots of conviction. And like I said, about 5,000 more XP. And as for my kills, previously it was 2,151. Now we're at 2,664. Before we had 46 innocents saved. This time, with that one that I let die, I saved them this time. It took me 3 tries. Those guns shoot real fast. 49 innocents. Remember, we only need 50 to get the good ending. But we're saving them all, dang it. And we have 32 lives instead of 26 because I just had a lot fewer stupid deaths. And what's another stat? Oh, I guess it's more of like a fun fact kind of thing. Each of the hunters, forgot what they were called for a second, each of them have kind of very wide-ranging heights. You see, I'll just go in the order listed here, top to bottom. The Avenger, Deuce, is 7 feet tall. And I think he weighs something like 310 pounds. I didn't bother writing that down. So he's a big boy. He's a big biker boy. The Defender, I don't remember her name. She's 5'6". Father Esteban Cortez, he's 5'1", and the Martyr is 5 flat. So you got a really tall guy, average height woman, short guy, short girl. Yeah. Okay, so that's my little, my kind of a preamble here, and we're about to get splooged on by an abomination guy. Or I would have if I wasn't so fast. Alright. So there are basically our new enemy for the area. Because Dr. Hadrian is the science man. So he's been experimenting in his laboratory that he calls in the hospital. These little pus shooters, I don't know what to even call them, slime shooters. They aren't particularly hardy, they aren't particularly fast, they don't shoot fast, they're just not that good. These stairs lead back to the roof of the hospital. You need to find the stairs leading down. Oh, sorry. There will be 4 of these, I guess, like wing entrances. There will be 4. I'll just clear this area first, though, since it's our central hub. Because, would you guess it, we need to find a key. That's always the case. Okay. Now, it was kind of like making noise when it was happening, but this area does have some kind of spooky ambiance. Occasionally you'll hear like a wheezing in the background. I don't know if that's supposed to be Hadrian himself, one of his creations. Who knows? But there's just kind of wheezing. It's off-putting. And here's something I had forgotten to do, because in the beginning there's all those glyphs that tell you how to play the game that I didn't really look at. There is a combination attack that does this. Bop, bop. Oh, I didn't do it. There we go. That's right, you do a little lunging attack, which is marginally stronger than the normal, because as you jump there's a little flourish of your weapon that also does damage for some reason. So if you actually land it, which I keep missing, it does more damage, potentially. Otherwise, it's the same. Same damage as the 3-hit combo. It's just, it's potentially a 4-hit combo. Not to mention the extra mobility of being able to leap. Alright, well, I guess we should just move on. Spooky. Spooky hospital, spooky background noises. Just all around, just off-putting. And suddenly Nipplehand. Remember when he became a normal enemy? Well, he remembers. And thankfully we have the sweet combat music to drown out all that creepy silence. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, I'll whip out the gun. You still alive? Did I get you? Gotcha. Yeah, so get used to that guy, because the big lug is a Hadrian specialty. An innocent. That's our 50th innocent. Oh. Now we are good to go. We never need to save another innocent ever again. But I will. And I'm a hero. Lots of enemies. Let's just gun them down and share a rear. These guys are back too, and they hurt. That's okay. I hurt too. Yeah, those dorks that showed up in the prison, like the cell block area. Oh no, it was before the cell block area. The cafeteria. That was after. I don't remember. The cafeteria area. Those guards. Remember how they didn't really do anything back in those days because I killed them so fast and they never did anything? Well, now they tend to spawn right next to you in here, so they will be hurting you. They attack quickly, they attack with a decent amount of range and speed. And when they spawn 5 at a time in front of you, it's just kind of really annoying. Like these guys. Stop it. Did I win? So a big thing to note, each of these 4 wings, we'll call them, each of them have these kind of large open areas at the end. Like, what is that? That sound? Just like a generator? Oh, whatever. Alright, so we went to this one. So now let's go to this one. Oh, I don't like this path. Oh, I don't like this path at all. Let's go back. Woohoo, let's go back. I don't like this. I don't like these stupid goblins. I'm calling them goblins because their faces remind me of goblins. Look at them! Look at that! Do you see? They attack with too much range, too much speed. There's nothing I can do. I can't even try to dodge them. Oh, but my skills increased. How lovely. Because even if I just immediately was like, oh, dodge roll, they're going to hit me. Because they'll spawn hit me before I can even do that. Well, I dodged the first hit. Alright. Maybe I'm a liar. Maybe I'm just not good. I mean, that much is evident, but I don't like it. I don't like these guys. I don't like anything that's happening now. No. Also of note, the zombies are wearing, like, scrubs. So they're, you know, hospital workers. But zombies. Remember when Dagenhard had a bunch of, like, women? Good times. Not the scare cord. Mr. Wheeze. What an ambush. Alright. I'm a changed man. I'm going to fight every enemy I could possibly fight. No running for me. I'll save you.
Get these people off me!
It is kind of a missed opportunity for them to have, like, an innocent cowering in place and then they become, like, a monster, actually. Like, oh, it turns out they were a werewolf. Whoops. Or they're a vampire, sorry. Or they just transform into, like, a zombie right before your eyes. That kind of thing. I don't know. Missed opportunity. the Abomination boys. They are somewhat resilient. Not very, but somewhat. So with Dagenhard dead, Hadrian is now basically our main enemy. Considering he's the one who created all the Abomination enemies. He's the one supplying our foes. Makes sense. You know, I just went this way. Why are more enemies spawning? That's not fair. Well, at least it's not those big dorks with the stupid stabby shoulders. Yes. Oh, not that way. Which leaves two paths. What's that thumping? Oh, hi, you're already spawned. Teehee. Yeah, we'll go into the shotgun ready. Like, what is that? That noise? 3, 2, go! Oh, he had the key. Now, funnily enough, I think the Nipplehand that happens to have the key is randomized. It's not always this one. It could be one of the other paths. So you might have to go through all 4 pathways. Not really, though. I could just turn around right now. Or, like, only go up to where you find the mini-boss and then just turn around. Also of note, each of these wings have a different kind of theme. This one has little skitterbots. Little bombs with legs. That's the main enemy here. That other path had mostly the slime shooters. And then there was the one with the stupid stab shoulder nerds. Well, I shot this. I broke it. I can walk through it. It's a ghost chair. Oh! Remember, the bomb guys have like acidic blood or something, so when they die and you happen to get splashed by them, it hurts. I might have another tactical death here, just to get some health back. Oh, an innocent.
Don't touch me!
At least I was right when I said there were more than 50 innocents. Ow. Because it's more like there's 50 innocents that are literally directly in your path. And then another, I don't know, 15 or something that are just kind of off the beaten path. Because, I mean, they force you to get some innocence. Like, they just literally force you into picking up at least, like, 20. A bunch more are... there's the death. A bunch more are just kind of in your face, so you'd have to actively just not get them to not get them. It just pays to get the innocence. Why wouldn't you? You know? Not only is it just a good thing to do, but it gives you the good ending. Canonical ending. So maybe that's not like a wheeze or like a moan. It could just be... Oh my god. It could just be like like a door hinge. You know? Alright, time for more enemies to spawn, even though I've already walked this way. Ow. Stop. Get back in bed. Please. Listen, you're all optional content. I don't think you understand this. I have the key. I could just leave you. Remember, do not melee the bombs. How many times do I have to tell myself? But I'll keep doing it. Alright, one more path to go, and we don't even have to do it. But I will. But first, I stop off in the little reception area here. What's on the computer? From the Journal of Father Cortez. That's me. The death row inmates are constantly in and out of the infirmary. I would speak to the warden about it, but he is difficult to find during the day. Almost, not the correct accent. And wouldn't you know it, Degenhart can't be found during the day because he's a vampire. No wonder we couldn't find him during daytime. Did I go this way? Is this the way I went? Yes, I did. Everything's kind of disheveled. There are 4 paths. Now it was the finding of the 4th path. Well, I went to this one. And I went to that one. Which leaves this one. Unless I already went there. And I completely spaced out and think I have not. Excuse me, have I been here? Hello? Anyone? Ah! I haven't been here! Oh. Maybe this is the zombie wing? Zombies, skitters, acid spitters, and I don't really know what to call the other ones. The shoulder spikes. Dweebs, I guess. It's probably the most accurate term I can come up with. Ah, an innocent. You know, sometimes I wonder, what would they even do with all this space? How's a mini-boss, I suppose? Oh, that's not what I need to see right now. Oh, there's so many of them. You dead? You died. Excuse me, just need to wait time. I hate them. I just hate them. They do too much. They're too fast. They hop. They just look ugly. Stop it. Ah! And they spawn next to you and don't give you a chance to react. It's not fair. Stupid gremlins. Another innocent.
Get me out of here!
Alright, just a little bit more to go. Little bit more. We'll have the apparently very common enemies that spawn only after you try to leave. And then we get to the stairway, and that's the end of this area. Fully explored, fully covered. Unless, of course, I'm missing some hidden goodie somewhere. And I can almost guarantee I missed some hidden glyph, stat glyph somewhere. I can just taste it. But that would require a guide, because, like I said, I explored every nook and cranny I could. So there's probably some hidden wall or area that is hidden by the camera angle, something like that. But I would need a guide for that. I'm not using one. And I refuse to. That's one thing I'm not compromising on. I'll replay this entire game, but I'm not going to use a guide on it. No. Unless I was desperate. Alright. And away we go. To the stairways down, so we can face off against Dr. Hadrian and put an end to this mess. Until then, ta-ta!